Christmas is right around the corner, and if you don't have a gift already, how about these cute little DIY gift baskets? Please stay tuned to see how I did them. So first I'm going to start off by measuring 3 cups of sugar. I'm going to be doing 1 full portion and half a portion, and all the measurements will be down below just in case I forget to mention something, so I'm just going to be pouring that into a bowl. Now I am going to be using a little bit of argan oil just because I thought it would be a nice touch just to soften the skin up a little bit more, so just put as much as you prefer. Now going in with some coconut oil, I am adding 3/8 of a cup, and I'm just going to be adding it to the sugar and then just mixing it all together. It might take a little bit just because I did have a lot of sugar compared to if I just did 1 portion, so just mix it up as well as you can. Now because I'm going to be doing 2 different colors, a red and a white, I do have 3 cups of sugar in each single bowl that I did for each color. So I'm just going to be adding a few drops of red food coloring. It's going to give it this nice little pastel-y red color, which I think looks gorgeous. So I'm just going to be doing that and then mix it in together. I thought using my hands was a lot faster than using the little spatula that I was using before, but be sure if you do use your hands to wash them or disinfect them before you do it, since people are going, if you're giving this as a gift, people are going to be using it on their body and whatnot. Now using some pure peppermint extract, I'm just going to be doing a few drops and just adding it directly into the sugar and then mixing it up. Now for the white part of the sugar scrub, I follow the exact same recipe. I just left out the red dye because I wanted it white. Now what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be taking the mason jar, and I'm just going to be putting I started off with the red. You can start off with the white, it just depends on your preference. But I started off with the red and I just poured a couple of spoonfuls into the mason jar, and then with my fist, make sure your hands are clean like I said, and I just compressed it down just to make it look a lot neater and nicer. And what I'm going to be doing after this is just alternating the colors. So I'm going to go from red to white and then compressing, red to white, compressing. Every single time I add a layer, I'm going to compress it with my fist and all the way up until I reach the top. Just for a final touch, I did crush up some candy canes just to add to the top of each sugar scrub. Now add the lid to your mason jar, add some finishing touches, and your sugar scrub is now complete. You can give this as a gift by itself, or you can put it into a gift basket just like what I'm going to do, which is the second part of this tutorial. I'm going to be doing 2 separate baskets, but this one is the first one I'm making, and it has a candle, candy, the sugar scrub, some fuzzy socks, and some face masks. I decided to use a whisker, but it's a wicker basket I believe, and I'm just going to be crumbling up some white tissue paper just for some support on the bottom since it is really deep and I want the gifts to show. So I'm just going to be crumbling up a couple pieces of the white paper. Then on the top, I'm just going to be placing some tissue paper that has some design on it, and I'm just going to be placing it on top of the wicker basket. You can see what I'm doing. I don't know how to exactly explain it, but you can see what I did. After adding a couple of layers of the tissue paper that has the design on it, I'm just going to begin to just place all of my items inside of the basket. Now this is really up to you. There's no right or wrong way to do this, so I'm just going to show you guys how I decorated it, but like I said, you can place the items wherever you prefer. Now that is a completed basket. I think this is a really cute like DIY kind of gift. You put a lot of thought into it, just things that they might like. So I thought this was a really cute idea. Now for the second basket, I am just going to be going through this one fairly quickly. I'm not going to explain to you what I did because I did do the exact same thing for the first basket. The only difference between this one is this one has lotion instead of a candle, but basically it's the same idea. So these are the completed baskets. Like I said, be creative, give them gifts that you think they might like to receive in this basket. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.
And there goes the other side. And there goes the other side. And there goes the